your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Alex Reyes is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Ozuna falls off the third baseman and puts it away for out number 1.
Second, here's the shortstop, Chris Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. To short, hit hard. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Mike Sosa will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Bader.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
No mercy, I'm ballin', that mercy allowed. Probably something about a boat got purchase a car. Probably on the heart, working the drive.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no scores. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Garrett Cooper.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader has it in his tracks. One down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 4, Chris Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Pitch popped up. Wong shading to his right, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Julian Gonzalez.
So striding forward now, Julian Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Marte going back. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Another 0-2 coming. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
2-2 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Aldo Garcia.
Digging in, Aldo Garcia. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Cooper's got it, and the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We played 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, catcher, Mike Sosa.
Standing in, Mike Sosa. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Marlins nothing.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Alex Reyes.
Stepping up now, Alex Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
One out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Marte is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 32, Franz Reyes.
Ready for another chance? Franz Reyes. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bader looking up, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. These guys had a monster postseason so far.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Wong aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here's Matt Carpenter. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cards leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Left fielder number 4, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Julian Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Luis Arias. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Mike Sosa. Now a curveball blocked by Molina. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Starling Marte, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Getting out here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave all 3 halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Marcell Ozuna as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Striding in, Aldo Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. The 0-2 to Molina. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, right fielder, Ron Reyes.
So stepping in, Franz Reyes.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 0-2 once more. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up and knocked that time. 2 away now.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Acknowledge it, yeah. Been on the scene, but I'm the first to 19 seen on the belt center screen. It's like, whoa. Now I'm holding it.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here's Chris Davis now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Gonzalez.
In now, Julian Gonzalez, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit, long throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. John Brevia trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Marlins lead it 3-1. Kevin Pillar is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Kevin Pillar.
And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marte arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Once again a 3-2. Left side, but well fouled. Another full count pitch on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Gregerson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Up next for Miami, Mike Sosa.
Leading off for Miami, catcher Mike Sosa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This pitch is popped up, and Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball left side. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter number 3, Woodson.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Carlos Martinez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carlos Martinez.
Leading off the inning, Franz Reyes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So coming to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. DeYoung over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 0-2 once more. Ripped down the line. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Julian Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. This one up, and Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami as the lead remains 3-1. Jose Quezada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th from the stretch. There's a 2-seam fastball that's gone off foul off to the right. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Settling in now, Aldo Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
2-0.
Tries to dump this one out to left, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player. Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brett Cecil will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Romine is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Third baseman, Luis.
Here's the
Arias.
first pitch to him. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 33, Jose Quezada.
Victor Mesa will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mesa.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. And it's still 3-1. Trey Guerrero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Trey Guerrero.
Striding in to start the 9th, Austin Romine, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Right there for strike 1. Guerrero has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
first pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ground ball right side. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Miami Marlins have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Mike Sosa gets the W on the mound. Alex Reyes takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.